Welcome to another episode of the Vulture Culture Podcast, the only podcast where you can beat the fuck out of your friends, or threaten to beat the fuck out of your friends, with various Nintendo characters. I'm your host, Evil Spirit. I am here with Sirplayalot and RoxyReviews. Welcome, you two.
Hello.
Roxy, hello.
Hi.
How are you guys doing today? It's been a long time since we sat down and recorded an episode.
Yeah, such a long time.
Such a long time.
Dude, it's been like a minute.
A mimic.
It's been a minute!
Minute's such a long time, Roxy. You could literally walk up and go eat Chili's with your family in a minute.
Alright, well...
I want a snack.
Are you all excited for what we're talking about today? We're talking about Super Smash Brothers! Oh wait, they actually got rid of it in this game.
Well, they got rid of it in Brawl.
Oh yeah, they got rid of it in
Why?
Brawl. Fuck, I knew that the series started going down after Melee. Fuck! Anyways, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, collectively known as Super Smash Bros. 4, are 2014 crossover fighting video games developed by Bandai Namco Studios and Sora Limited and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo Wii U video game consoles. It is the fourth installment in the Super Smash Bros. Series, succeeding Super Smash Bros. Brawl 2008. The Nintendo 3DS version was released in Japan on September 13, 2014, and in North America and Europe on October 3, 2014, and Australia on October 4, 2014. Those poor bastards. The Wii U version was released in North America
specifically
on November 21st, 2014, Europe on November 28th, 2014, Australia on November 29th, 2014, and in Japan on December 6th, 2014.
Did you come out on the 28th?
Yeah, so we're doing another one.
On the 28th.
After like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you know, we grew. We talked about way more topics. And I forgot that Roxy actually played this game. I didn't know Roxy actually played. I mean,
I also forgot that I played this game.
Could you? Anyways. So yeah, before we get into specifics, what was your first impressions playing Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS? I'm going to...
I'll go last since I have a lot to say.
I also have a lot to say. Go ahead, Roxy. How about you start us off? And then I'll go next.
It was actually the first time I ever played Super Smash Brothers.
Really?
And yeah, and when Ness showed up as the first newcomer, I didn't know that it meant like I was unlocking a new character. I thought it meant I was just like fighting some random person online, and I was like, okay, so Ness is just this person's avatar. And I mean, the audio is literally just Pikachu's audio, so it's gotta be like a skin or something. Even though it's not Pikachu's audio, what the fuck was I thinking? And because I didn't know who Ness was as a character, so...
Yeah, you never played Super Smash Bros. I mean, or like, you never played Earthbound, I should say.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to say about your first time playing? Okay.
I have always, like, ever since I unlocked him, I've pretty much always mained Mr. Game & Watch.
Okay. Sir, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You go before me.
Okay.
So, like I said, I'm going to have a lot, and I do mean a lot to say.
Cool. So we're both going to be here spitting out paragraphs for a while. So I played Brawl when I was young, so I knew what a Super Smash Bros. Was. However, when I got a Wii U, and they were like, Super Smash Bros. Is coming to 3DS and Wii. I love my 3DS. I still love my 3DS. It's still probably top 4 favorite game consoles of all time. So, like, when Super Smash Bros. Was coming for 3DS and Wii U, I was like, oh my god, I gotta have it. I gotta, like, actually own both versions. So, since then, like, when Super Smash Bros. For Wii U came out, like, I think, like, the day it came out, I was always, like, grinding the game, trying to get all the new characters, and basically, like, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS were, like, my go-to. If I'm bored, that's what I want to play. Believe it or not, you can actually go on YouTube. You can go on my main channel right now, and you can watch me play. You can actually watch me play Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U. It was, like, my first ever YouTube video I ever did, or one of my first YouTube videos I ever did. But yeah, I always thought Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was like Super Smash Bros. For Wii U was always one of the best games I've ever played. I remember countless nights of hanging out with friends and family, playing through just 8-player matches. I played tour mode a lot. I unlocked a lot of trophies. I remember endlessly replaying masterpieces. I did some of the achievements, even though I didn't know what any of that means. When Ultimate was announced, I didn't really, like, I understood the hype. I was like, oh my fucking god, they're doing another Smash Bros. Game.
The moment I got Ultimate, I just never went back to this one.
Exactly. Since Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out, obviously I got hugely
So what you're saying is it's appropriately titled.
One of the other things about it was this game introduced me. I know Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Brawl showed me Fire Emblem and all this stuff, but like this game introduced me to some other iconic series, like Bayonetta, and so on, and rekindled my love for Final Fantasy ever since I was like a young kid. So yeah, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U was like. I also remember I had the manual. I always brought the manual to school and like read it and show it off and be like, guys, look how cool it is. When Amiibos were coming out, I bought so many fucking Amiibos. I still have some of my old Amiibos. I had like a Samus Amiibo, a Kirby Amiibo, a fucking Pac-Man Amiibo, which I only keep the Pac-Man.
Did you ever put that Shovel Knight Amiibo in the jar?
Yes.
Also, I have 67 coins right now and Enter the Gungeon.
And then I know I'm going on for a while, so let me try to. I made custom Miis. Like basically, this game was like the coolest fucking shit to me as a kid. I remember buying trophies in the fucking like vault. And like it was mostly Mario characters that are like, dude, I want this one. This one looks so cool. You know. And to this day, I still think Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Well, I wouldn't give it, like, the high amount of respect that, like, you know, people would give Brawl or Melee or, you know, so on and so forth. I still think Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, which I remember one specific time, and then I'll pass it on to you, sir. One specific time, I played 3DS on the fucking, on the TV. And that was so cool. But yeah. Also, I remember reading the trophy descriptions a lot when I was a kid, so.
So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Oh boy, here we go, because
We're gonna be here a while,
summer.
aren't we?
It all, of course, goes back. Actually, not there yet, because remember, of course, heard rumor. Well, not rumors. It was officially announced back in 2012, I think. I was in love with Brawl, so I heard the announcement of a new Smash game. It was like, oh my god, that's gonna be. I didn't say oh my god as I was 11. It was like, that's amazing, and that's the sole reason I got a Wii U.
God will come down and snap your neck if you say
of course, I
his
didn't
name
hear much
again.
about it until the faithful time period that was the summer of 2013, where I got onto my mom's computer one day, as I wasn't allowed to have my own.
Oh no!
Back then. And I had to share with my siblings. But then, of course, I saw the trailer and I was like, oh my, who's this villager? Who's this Mega Man, and why are people so excited for him? And Wii Fit Trainer, huh? Like, this was the very first game where I kept track of all the news for it all the time. I watched, I kept track of all the pick of the days. I watched other people like Game Explain analyze it. I saw every direct. I saw I think Smash for 3DS and Wii U was like the first time Nintendo ever dedicated a direct to like a single game.
I think so, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I remember seeing that over and over. I remember being disappointed when the Best Buy demo event didn't come to my area. I was like, I even got happy seeing like the ESRB leak, if you remember that.
Yeah, wasn't that because
that was
that's when they showed off.
Sure, I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna get on my phone because I'm feeling really uncomfortable because I'm feeling really uncomfortable in this current position right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. Yeah, even as a wiki on its own page on the Smash wiki.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like remember that.
I remember
because I remember I would.
Oh, sorry.
Even I would tell it all the time to my dad, my siblings, even if the former didn't have interest in Smash Bros. I specifically remember him telling him about the ESRB leak, like while we were at a drive-thru at Wendy's. Because I was so happy to see what was potentially the final roster of the game. And yeah, of course, I was so excited that when the 3DS version came out, my mom like picked me up early as a treat, and we went to GameStop for it. Of course, I remember being up pretty late at night playing the Wii U version. I'd spend all summer 2015 playing through it, unlocking the characters. It was so much fun. I definitely see like the flaws in it more so now, but I still had a pretty good time with it.
Oh, I do have one thing I wanted to add. So like whenever I was younger, I didn't have Wi-Fi until like probably 2016. I want to say 2016 was right, because that's when I started Evil Spirit as like a YouTube channel. And I remember like when they like said like Mewtwo was coming to the game. I didn't understand the foreign concept of paying DLC because, believe it or not, I just thought when you bought a game that was it. Oh, sweet summer child.
Mewtwo was like the only DLC character I bought up until like 2018, where one of my stepbrothers bought the rest of them for me. I was like, oh, thanks.
I only bought Bayonetta because I wanted to look at, like, back when the Wii U eShop was still open and like people were complaining about, because like I wanted to see why people hated Bayonetta so much. And like it was like 2018, like, so this was before Ultimate's like actual launch.
Yeah,
a lot of people
were like, Bayonetta was the supposed winner of the Smash ballot, which we now know as BS.
We'll talk about that once we get the DLC. But I remember
didn't like wasn't there like a ballot people could request whatever characters they wanted, and a lot of people requested Shrek even though he's not a video game character.
Yeah, they asked for Shrek, they asked for Goku, they asked for I think they asked for Iron Man was one of them as well.
Yeah. John Cena, because there was the mid 2010s.
Yeah. Well,
of course, Bayonetta won since she was like the most realizable at the time.
Yeah, I mean, we know that the actual winner, getting rid of all the stupid bullshit ones, was Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and we'll get into that. Like, we'll get into that with the roster. Speaking of which, let's talk about the roster. How do we feel about the roster in the game?
Definitely a well-balanced roster in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
As a healthy mix of veterans, some great newcomers, minus the 3 Echo, but they're fine. And really, the problem is not the roster itself. Is that there's you unlock very little of them throughout the game.
Yeah. I will.
Whereas in Brawl, it felt like a genuine effort, like going through different methods or binging through Subspace Emissary to get them all in one go.
And then
Well,
Smash Bros.
most
Ultimate,
of them in one go.
Yeah, Smash Bros.
And
Ultimate,
then
you only get like 5.
Smash Bros. Ultimate, you literally start with the original 8 before getting everyone else. Here's just like an afternoon of work. You just go out in the evening, get them in your grocery cart,
Yep.
or whatever task, and bada boom, you got the roster. Doesn't feel like that much to do.
I like the roster in Super Smash Bros. If I'm being honest, I think, or Smash for Wii U specifically.
Yeah, this isn't me saying the roster is bad. It's just that
how you get.
I wish there was more to unlock.
I think like not counting DLC. I think like at the time, this was probably like the best state of the industry. Like Pac-Man, Mega Man, like they are very iconic characters of like third-party reps. I think they were like the perfect choice. And like they like because now we're also used to like Joker from Persona, Hero from Dragon Quest, Simon Belmont from Castlevania, so on and so forth. Which I always said, like, Smash Bros. Ultimate.
I think, like, I get the idea that it's supposed to be representative of video games, but I do feel like Ultimate has too many guest fighters.
I don't really think so, because here's the thing. We will possibly do an episode on Super Smash Bros. On Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, at the very least, I hope at some point. But I think Smash Bros. Ultimate is like the perfect game to have more guest comers than like Smash for Wii U, for example, because Smash for Wii U honestly does feel like a Nintendo specific platform fighter with very minimal anything else. You get what I mean? Like you have Shulk from Xenoblade, which is like the newest character at the time.
And Shulk was like the newest face of Nintendo at the time.
Yeah, like
so it made sense to add him in.
Especially after Project Rainfall and everything. Along with that, adding in like Duck Hunt Dog and Rob again, Rob coming back from Brawl,
I think
Little Mac. This was really
Villager was like my favorite for a while because I thought he was funny. Then I played the game and it was like, oh, I love playing as Duck Hunt a lot more.
I did like playing as Duck Hunt. Then I got used to multiple other characters. And I was like, yeah, this is way better. I will say one of the things about Smash for Wii U is it really does feel like, what if Nintendo made a fighting game, like as in like in the modern day? Because really, like Ike wasn't very popular. Yes, and then they had 2 from Fates, which yes, Fates was like the most popular game. Then later Corrin, which we'll go over DLC near the end.
Don't you mean Awakening?
Yeah, Awakening.
Corrin is from Fates,
yeah,
and
Corrin
last time I checked, people really don't like that game.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But like, really, if you think about it, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS really did feel like they wanted to rely more on Nintendo characters, because I feel like a lot more companies were less willing to give out their characters. And also, like, at the time of the video game industry, like, the most popular characters were, like, Shooty McBang Bang, Action Hero from Call of Duty, and Minecraft Steve.
Call of Duty McBig Dick.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that was kind of like the thing that I thought was fine about Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, if they wanted to go that way. And that's why I was fine with Ultimate for wanting to be like, hey, let's actually give some more games credit. Like, let's give Persona, which was a series that's been around for for almost 30 years at this point. Or was it 25 now? Well, Shin Megami Tensei has definitely been around for like almost 40 years at this point. And then you got games like, Dragon Quest, which has been around the block. Then you got Banjo-Kazooie that's been around for a while. I can't wait till we get into an episode about Ultimate, because, like, oh my god, their roster is, like, genuinely my favorite roster in any fighting game. So, but we'll get to it. But yeah, I think this roster is pretty solid.
Yeah, even better than Clay Fighter on the Sega Genesis.
What?
Even better than Clay Fighter on the Sega Genesis.
Wasn't that all? Wasn't there a Clay Fighter? Like, wasn't Blue Suede Goo in that game? Blue Suede.
I remember Earthworm Jim being in that game.
I'm looking at the roster right now because I have the game pulled up. I think it's definitely weird that they got rid of certain characters from Brawl. Like, Snake, yeah. I mean, obviously. I mean,
Yeah,
you
Snake.
couldn't keep him around. And also the Metal...
Snake gone, Ice Climbers
Lucas, Wolf.
gone.
Yeah, Ice Climbers is like the most notorious missing character.
Yeah. It was due to like technical limitations on the 3DS.
Yeah, because they couldn't get 2 concurrent characters with 8 different costumes to work. Which, I get it. I mean, that's kind of the problem with Ice Climbers, is the fact it's technically 2 in 1. Unlike Duck Hunt Dog, which is technically you can make it work.
Yeah, and Rosalina's different too, since Deluma's like a smaller hitbox.
Yeah. Well, Ice Climber, it's literally 2 of the same character that has to keep track of the other.
Also,
go ahead.
Well, also in the case of the Luma, it doesn't kill. Kind of like with Nana, it doesn't kill you, but it leaves you really vulnerable to lose it. The difference though is that it regenerates on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They also did a few other things with the roster as well. They cut some more of the fat from, like, Melee. Like, Roy didn't return, but they kept Ike, which, good, obviously. Ike had 2 games already. How many did Roy have? He had technically 1. No, Binding Blade.
Yeah.
Blazing, the original one that we got in the West does not count. That was Elwood, not Roy, as much people as like to say about the cover. That's his father, not him. Anyways, and it's fine keeping Marth because they both play differently enough. I know Lucina plays as Marth, but how that story goes, it makes sense, so I'm fine with it. And also, here's one thing I will say. Adding in Bowser Jr., while cool, you know it would have backfired super hard if they literally made the Koopalings different characters. On the roster.
I'm glad they just made them palettes of Junior. That's like the only correct way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't pull a Mario Kart 8, on us.
Like Mario Kart, which I'm surprised they, especially since this is during the 2010s where the Koopalings were like overused as hell.
Yeah.
To the point where like even the hardcore fans were starting to get sick of them.
Super Mario Bros. Wii made
now, like, where the hell are the Koopalings now?
Didn't they?
Did Bowser send them off to college?
Yeah, I mean,
probably.
They're old enough now.
That's probably why we don't see them in Mario Kart World.
Kind of does suck to think about, but oh well. I mean, who's really wanting to play as Larry? The blue hair freak.
Damn, I can't believe I can't play as Iggy.
I guess this still.
Yo, Iggy and Spike from the night. Yo. Okay, how hilarious would it be if they put Iggy and Spike in? I mean, I know Spike's already in. You know, they put Iggy and Spike into Mario Kart World, but it's the version from the 1993 movie.
They also added in some. Here's one thing I will say about Smash Bros. Ultimate is that it kind of feels like they cared more about like the older age rather than the newer age of gaming. Like, I mean, they had some. Like, I mean, Pyramithra, Min, Minecraft Steve, so on. But can I just say this? Isn't it kind of weird that, like, I thought it was really cool that Smash for Wii U brought in Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah.
Cool seeing that they added her.
I think
and the
the first, like, joke character I first saw in the fighting game, or technically Jigglypuff is like the first joke character in the series.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be sad if they cut Jigglypuff, but it's just me.
I would be.
I know she's part of the original 12, but ugh, I'm not the biggest fan of her
I would be,
moveset.
but
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I would be, but I'm chart. Okay, that's a discussion for another day's roster cuts.
I
But
got a funny
you
joke I
mentioned
want to
the-
make. I want Nigel Thornberry to replace her because I actually like his moveset in Nickelodeon All Star Brawl.
Yeah.
It's way better.
Anyway,
because he
What?
moves faster. Yeah, Nigel Thornberry's in
Sure.
Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. Fuck.
yeah, he
No,
literally
no,
had.
it's not. It's not that. I'm just. Why would you, Nigel Thornberry for Smash?
Yeah, because he has a better moveset
I mean,
in
there are
Nickelodeon All
definitely
Star Brawl.
memes around
Sorry.
that long before All Star Brawl was an idea.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, since you were starting to get into it, I think we already went over the newcomers.
There's also, I mean, if you want, we could talk about the two third parties, Mega Man and Pac-Man, the two third party characters they added into this game.
Yeah, those were pretty good. Like pretty, especially since this was around the time like where people, well, like Mega Man was being treated real badly. It's like they canceled Legends 3 and they blamed the fans for it. It's like yikes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, it makes sense for them to add Mega Man because the most
It's
that
definitely
they had was
definitely a Final Smash, just like a big apology. Like we're sorry for treating you bad,
Really?
Mega Man fans.
honestly, this was around the time where Mega Man was like the last game they released was like in 2010, I think.
Yeah,
And then like,
and
oh sorry.
even had his creator leave Capcom for his own massive successes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
totally.
boy.
Mighty Number 9 joining Smash Win. Anyways,
Did you know the studio behind My Number 9 actually closed lately?
really, I did not know that.
Oh yeah. Didn't they announce that the DS port was canceled like last year? And it's just like, gee, really?
Really, the 3DS port is canceled.
Yeah,
Concord.
3DS port.
The Xbox 360
Yeah,
port of
that-
Concord.
That's actually funny to think about.
The 3DS port of Concord.
But yeah,
Oh my god.
I was waiting so long for this.
Do you think somebody's made like one of those pictures where it's like there's like a bunch of random characters looking at the news and crying, but it's Mighty Number 9's 3DS port was canceled.
This is bullshit. I will say, this was around the time where Capcom was really shitting the bed. Monster Hunter wasn't doing well. Like, I mean, Monster Hunter never did well until until Worlds, really. But, like, Monster Hunter wasn't doing well. Resident Evil was literally turning into, like, a fucking milked-out series. Street Fighter V was fucking awful, and a lot of people hated it. Street Fighter 4 was awful, and a lot of people hated it. Mega Man wasn't getting treated well.
I thought people loved Street Fighter 4.
I mean, they liked the original, and I think they liked the arcade version, but they just kept fucking updating it, and a lot of people were sick of the multiple updates.
Yeah.
And then, after that, like, Capcom went through, like, Okami 2 was, like, pushed, and then, like, it's now coming out, like, after being announced last year.
Yeah. Anyways, for the next new...
Pac-Man!
The other third party, Pac-Man, which...
Makes sense.
Honestly, pretty based of Sakurai just, like, threatened to not put him in had they used the Ghostly Adventures design.
You really gotta think, like, why do they think that was a good idea? Like, yeah, I get, like, the TV show was going on and he had a game, but, like, people remember Pac-Man because he's fucking Pac-Man and he looks cute, not because he's, Nightmare Fuel? Is that a little harsh to say? Sonic Returns, played by a new voice actor. Roger Craig Smith.
Oh.
I
mean, nothing against Roger. I don't like his Sonic voice compared to Jason.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, it was this game that made me realize that because he no longer says, "You're too slow." It says, like, Sonic Speed!
Yeah, this was also during Sonic's like dark age because Sonic had Sonic Boom
Sonic
Rise of
had like Lost
Lyrics.
World. It had Boom,
It had
which
secret
I got
rings.
for like, which I fortunately got. No, I fortunately got Rise of Lyric like during that Christmas.
Also,
As why?
also not only that, Sonic was also going through it. Mario was going through it. Really, like Smash Bros. Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS came out at like the time where like every series was going through it. No Legend of Zelda game released. Metroid was like on the backfire after other round. Pokemon had like the weakest generations with X and Y. You know, like really, if you think about it, these guys were all going through it, man. Punch Out had a new game, but like nothing else happened with the series after that. Fire
But
Emblem was
hey,
on the
at least
verge
we
of
got
death,
Animal Crossing New Leaf the
and
year
then
before, which breathed new life into the series.
Nintendo was like, "What do we do with that? Oh my god, guys, I got the best idea. Let's make let's make a fucking shitty ass party game." Anyways,
Let's go out of our way to make the world's most boring party game.
right next to Disney Infinity Toy Box Challenge. Oh my god, that game's so awful! Who thought this was a good idea? Anyways.
I thought it was a good idea to make a Toys to Life, to make a portable version of a Toys to Life game.
And then who thought it was a good idea to make just a horrible version? I mean, a horrible Toys to Life party game.
When they ported the last Skylanders game to Switch. It's like, really? Doesn't this go against the appeal of the console itself?
Oh goodness me. Anyways, I think now we should go to stages. What do you think?
Oh, are we gonna mention the DLC stuff later?
Yes, later on down the line.
Right.
I have
Stages.
Honestly, this probably has
Honestly,
my
like
least favorite
how they
stages.
kept it, some of the content, like trophies, stages, exclusive to that specific version, while all the fighters were the same
Yeah.
in all of them.
Too bad Roxy couldn't play the fun stage with Ridley in it. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, that felt like such a tease.
Yep, Ridley was not introduced into Smash Bros. But instead as a boss instead of a...
Yeah, but hey, he's still on the stock icon, even though they just reused his render from Brawl in that one.
Yep. Roxy, what's your favorite stage in this game?
Yeah, I can't remember that one.
WarioWare Incorporated.
That was also in Brawl.
I know, but it's my favorite stage.
Do you have any other stages? What about Pac-Land?
Now, what's your favorite new stage in this game?
Pac-Land, right? I will tell you my least favorite stage in this game was Paper Mario.
Yeah, all the stages pulled up on here.
Alright.
Now scroll down. See, in terms of
I see.
new stages, let's see. I liked Boxing Ring a lot.
Boxing Ring was
Along with
cool.
the Reset Bomb Forest was pretty cool.
3DS Rainbow.
Living
The
Room.
Rainbow.
Living Room was pretty cute.
Oh yeah, Living Room, and also they added in Nintendo. Like it's not just Nintendogs; they also added in the cats too.
Yeah.
Which, genuinely, okay. Look, I'm sorry, a little off tangent, guys. Nintendogs is cool. Nintendogs plus cat is obviously the superior entry because they added in one of like the best animals ever. Just saying.
Yeah. In terms of Wii U,
Paper
let's see,
Mario was fucking awful. I hate it. Can I rant about that, please?
Sure, yeah.
So
We mentioned it briefly in worst video games too.
Yep. So if you don't know, my favorite game, one of my favorite Nintendo games of all time is Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Hell, it's my fourth favorite game of all time. However, even without that being added into this discussion, it doesn't matter because I think that the idea of having a Paper Mario stage is kind of cool. There's a lot of locations they could use, like, but no, we got Sticker Star because fuck you, I guess. And I get it. Before anybody says, "Oh, but that was like the newest Nintendo game at the time, or Paper Mario game at the time," yeah, it doesn't matter. Smash Bros. Doesn't really care about that kind of stuff. The new Donkey Kong game at the time got a stage. Yeah, sure. And so did the new Metroid game. But, I mean, like, that doesn't really matter. Nintendo doesn't seem to... I mean, they added, like, a Sunshine stage in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, even though Galaxy was, like, the newest game at the time. Hell, I mean, actually, even before that, like, New Super Mario Bros. DS was, like, the newest game at the time. So, that doesn't matter to me. And then, like, okay, so, like, the first half of the stage is a fucking random-ass level that's in Super Smash, like, in Paper Mario Sticker Star. It's a stupid-ass piece of garbage fucking, like, windmill stage. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, that level sucks.
Yeah, and then...
Yeah.
And then the next section is actually based off Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. It's the boat that you ride onto Rogueport. No, sorry. It's the boat that you ride in chapter... I think it was chapter 7. But basically, it's like... but the music that plays is from Rogueport, in case that matters to you. It does to me, because I think that the remix is kind of lame. Because they just added a little bit more to it. And then, like, you get shot into the sky by the whale from Paper Mario 64. Okay, sure, that makes sense. Okay, sure. And then, for some weird reason, you go to Bowser's Castle, which is from Paper Mario Sticker Star.
Yeah.
And it's...
Specifically, we go to the front of Bowser's Castle, which you only see on screen for 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. And it's... And then, basically, Bowser's head spin, which, by the way, no, that does not happen in the game. That just doesn't happen. That doesn't... that doesn't happen. That does not happen in the game. And it feels like such an incredible wasted idea and opportunity to make a stage called Paper Mario. Mind you, it's not called Decalberg, it's not called anything. It's called Paper Mario. And as a tribute to Paper Mario, you reference, like, the two references you make are to Paper Mario Sticker Star, easily the worst entry in the series. And then, like, one reference to Thousand-Year Door. That's it. And also, by the way, the music that they picked for that stage, specifically, the Paper Mario melody, one of those songs isn't from Paper Mario. It's from just the mainline Mario series as a whole. You guys want to know what that song is? It's the fucking airship theme.
Yeah.
Which is stupid! Could you not just, like, play, like, a remix of any? Even, like, some of the remixes of it, it's not, like, all that much remix. It's literally just, like, they added a few beats in the background, which is, like... Dear viewers, listen to it. Listen to that music, and then listen to the original soundtrack. You will not miss anything. It's awful. I hate it. It's such a abysmal stage.
Back to the stages, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
We got stages on the Wii U version now. Jungle Hijinks was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Skyloft was pretty...
Okay, well, I can't say anything about these ones.
Let's see.
Open Assault.
We'll mention the DLC ones later.
Grand Open Assault from Star Fox Assault is an amazing stage, and apparently it took them a whole 1 year just to make that one stage.
Yeah, which is probably why they didn't bring it back for Ultimate.
Oh, they could have easily just... I mean, I don't know how
Same with
works.
Jungle Hijinks, although the background element of that one would have made things too difficult for Stage Morpher, I imagine.
Yep. There's also Pyro Spear, which the main gimmick of it was the fact that you fight Ridley. So, you know. Wily's Castle, which...
They had like 3 of these boss theme stages, I noticed.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, we can do adventure mode, so here we go. You have Pyrosphere with Ridley, Gower Plains with Metal Face, and Wily's Castle with the Yellow Devil.
I hope
Although
Wily Castle State. The Wily Castle stage sucks, dude. The Yellow Devil just completely overhauls the entire fight.
Yeah, and sadly you can't do the pause glitch.
Yeah, true.
Here, so it makes it more difficult.
Yeah, and it doesn't make any sense why I mean, like, I know that he appears in Wily Castle, but he's not, like, on the outside of it.
Yeah, especially since isn't this one like themed more so after Mega
Well,
Man 2?
he's on the outside of Wily's Castle in Mega Man 11, but I don't think that game had come out yet.
No, it came
No,
out in
that came out-
2018, like, fucking 4 years later! They predicted the future, guys! Let's go!
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. They were talking with Capcom, and Capcom's like, hey, in like 4 years.
Of course, great. There were the 8-player stages, which I never played 8 players in this one. It wasn't until like Ultimate where I got to experience 8-player Smash.
I did 8-player Smash. It's a fucking mess. Oh, also, they also brought in Wendy Hill Zone, baby. Stop.
The 8-player stages. Great Cave Offensive is a bit too much going on for my liking. Palutena's Temple is more manageable. Plus, it gets bonus points for the Palutena's Guidance, which they said in the 50 Fact Extravaganza was a spiritual successor to Snake's Codex. What are your thoughts on that, Caroline?
They're worse.
Is it because have you ever played Uprising?
You know what? That might be part of the reason why I don't like them as much as Snake's Codex. I played Metal Gear. I played Twin Snakes and 3 and Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero. So yeah, it's kind of.
Actually, hang on.
What's that?
Because I remember doing a poll on Trevor's server.
Yes, Palutena's Guidance 1 because nobody plays fucking. Oh no, I forgot this was in the game.
But yeah,
75M.
Snake's Codex just had 1 vote. Palutena's Guidance won by 6.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking
votes.
losers. They never play video games like me. No, they do. They just play Nintendo games. They don't play the absolute peak that is Metal Gear for the fucking MSX. Sorry, I'm not digging that at you. You need to play it because that would just be funny. But no, we should talk about probably one of the most controversial statements, game additions to the game, 75M.
It comes back from Brawl. Why? Is it just because the 8-player Smash?
No,
that's literally the only reason I can think of.
I don't think you can even play it with 8 players. I think it's too chaotic. Like it'd be too much. So like, why add it?
It is one of the very few that's available to play on 8 players.
Well, that's
the same with
stupid.
The choices for what can and can't be 8 players in this game. For those who don't know, in Ultimate you can pick any stage on 8 players, minus a few custom stages. Here, they limit it to just a few stages you can do 8 players on. And the choices just... Some of the choices is just so stupid and
ridiculous.
Random. Like Yoshi's Island from Melee. Why that one?
But yeah, I don't think you could do Yoshi's Woolly World.
No.
So, like, why? Speaking of which, Yoshi's Woolly World got a stage, even though the game wasn't out yet. It was obviously just made to, like promote it. Which is another weird instance of why did you not just bring this back for Smash Bros. Ultimate? Because, I guess because Crafted World was coming out, but, like...
You didn't make a stage based on Crafted World.
Yeah, so why not? They also made a new Animal Crossing map, Town and City, that's based off City Folk. It's literally just Smashville from Smash Bros.
And they brought the one that
they brought both of them back.
They brought them both of them, despite them literally being the same stages, minus a few background changes and platform placements.
Port Town from F-Zero GX. I don't think it was in Brawl.
No, that one was in Brawl.
Was it?
Or was it
Port Town?
Port Town Aero Dive.
Yeah, wasn't that?
No, I'm thinking of Port Town Aero Dive, which was in Brawl.
Yeah, that was the one based off Smash. That was based off F-Zero X. No, this one's based off F-Zero GX, which is a great stage, by the way. I think this is my favorite.
Wait, which
F-Zero
one is
stage.
it? I'm trying to look through it.
It is. Sorry, I just got into the stage. I can read it real quick.
Port-
It's F-Zero Port Town Aero Drive.
Aerodive. No, that's the one from Brawl.
Okay. Wait, so this one is in Brawl?
Yeah, that's from
You're getting me
Brawl.
confused.
Okay, well then what was the only one that was in Brawl? Yeah, cause like there's not the original one from Brawl. Wait, okay, hold on. You know what?
No, Porttown Aerodive is from Brawl.
Oh, okay. Well, they just brought it back then, which is
Yeah.
cool. It's a good.
What were we talking about?
I think it's a good stage. That's what I'm saying. Hold on,
Yeah.
wait. Okay. I think it's a great stage. Oh, they also added in a stage based off Pikmin 3, Garden of Hope. Again,
Yeah,
a great one. Sorry.
yeah, really great one. Now that I've played Pikmin 3.
Same. Oh,
Coliseum
gamer.
was pretty fun, although a bit flat. The Flat Zone X just combines Flat Zone 1 and 2.
Which is good. Windy Hill Zone. Get the
Pilot
fuck
Wings
out.
and Woohoo Island
Guys,
were pretty good.
Who invited Blood? Who invited Windy Hill Zone into this fucking
Who
game?
invited blood?
Who invited Blood? Why is he in this?
And
New Super Mario.
okay,
Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
New Super Mario Bros. U and
Mushroom Meat Kingdom.
actually no,
Mushroom
I
Kingdom.
was going to mention another one, but I think we'll save that for DLC.
Oh, is it the one they added in later?
Well, which one specifically?
It's something that's shut down now.
Actually, we'll mention this one at least since it was free, unlike the others.
Mhm.
Miiverse, which even back as like a naive like 13-year-old, I knew it was like a complete cesspool.
I remember.
The closest thing I'll ever get to using Twitter.
I made a joke about it, and I said like, oh, it can't be that bad. And I remember one time I played it before Miiverse shut down, and all I saw was like, I saw a picture of Peach saying, put your large mushroom in me, Mario.
Yeah.
And like she had like begging eyes. I was like, oh hell nah.
And according to the trivia section, it's the only downloadable stage that is completely unavailable in 8-player Smash. That's interesting.
I mean, it kind of does suck that Miiverse is gone. What about Woohoo Island? Finally to represent a series of games that are super important. The Wii series.
Yeah. And I'm still in the universe, but thankfully, during my time playing it, I never encountered any of those Miiverse posts. You know, the ones.
Well, I just brought up one, so yeah, I know the post.
Wait, which one did you bring up?
I saw a picture of Peach saying, "Put that big mushroom in me, Mario."
Was that on Miiverse itself or on the stage?
It was on the stage.
Oh god!
It got passed.
Oh my god.
It got passed. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even realize I was playing Ganon against Link. Huh? Toon Link, actually. Also, Woohoo Island, a great stage, great homage to possibly the most important Nintendo games of all time. Just saying. I'm just half kidding when I say that. I guess. Do you guys want to move on to Final Smashes real quick?
What?
Or do you guys want to keep
Sure.
on?
But yeah, doesn't that tie into gameplay?
Yeah, let's go into gameplay. I feel like it's faster than Brawls.
Yeah, it's faster, which I guess is why some people liked it more back then.
I could definitely see it. I like it when it's faster than it is floaty.
Yeah.
And Brawl really felt way more floaty comparatively.
Brawl is really floaty.
Which, I mean, that's not like anything bad against Brawl.
It does. It's not inherently negative. It does add its own unique layer of strategy and skill.
Yeah. Most of the characters remain kind of unchanged from Brawl.
Say for a handful like Zelda, Zero Suit, Sheik, and Charizard for obvious reasons.
Yeah, they got Link got a new design upgrade based off his appearance in Twilight Princess.
What same as Brawl?
Yeah, but I was meaning more of like Zelda and Sheik, along with Zero Suit Samus and Samus, are
Which
now
is,
fully apart.
I guess, surprising at the time, since you think they'd do a Skyward Sword design, since they have Skyward Sword stages and assist trophies.
Mm-hmm. But I think they were kind of like, they kind of wanted to keep it. Toon Link stayed around, I'm guessing because Wind Waker HD was about to be released around the same time.
Yeah.
Ike got his new design based off Path of Radiant Dawn.
Radiant Dawn.
Because Path of Radiance was the new game when Brawl came out, and then they made the sequel, which is Radiant Dawn, on the Wii. So then they made it based off his older design. Until Smash Ultimate came in and then just gave us both. Charizard got removed from their buddies, so there was really
Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, from Pokemon Trainer. So they literally just kept the most important one. Olimar got a new costume with Alf because Pikmin 3 came out. So like, yeah, a lot of new design changes came into the series. So, you know, pretty cool. Like, gameplay-wise, although it is faster, there are some Final Smashes that stayed from Brawl. One of the most baffling being DK's bongos. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean,
who invited that kid?
who invited that
Yeah,
kid?
up until Ultimate, where they replaced his bongos with JoJo.
Mm-hmm. Well, he changed it. Well, funny enough, they went from one bongo-related game to another because it comes from DK Jungle Beat. So it's like, okay, well, you know what? If you had to pick from one, I guess I should be happy it's the one that makes the most sense instead of him playing the fucking bongos.
And they almost definitely change it again in a potential new game to his Bonanza form.
Or better yet, they're going to change it, and instead he's going to punch the fucking mood from DKC Returns. Not only that, they added in Little Mac, who, when they added Little Mac, he was way more about playing on the ground.
You ain't no air fighter, Mac.
Yeah, which makes sense because
it unfortunately made him like the butt of internet jokes for years to come.
Maybe that's why we haven't had a new Punch-Out game. Anyways. They upgraded Meta Knight's Final Smash. I legitimately almost called them Hollow Knight's Final Smash. They updated Kirby's Final Smash into, instead of being a cook, instead he uses the big sword from Return to Dreamland.
I definitely remember one of my sisters being disappointed in that because she liked Kirby's cooking Final Smash.
Yep. Mario retained his Final Smash. Luigi got a new Final Smash that was based off Luigi's Mansion, which is awesome. It's finally actually referencing something that he does instead of just being a kinda reference to the fact
like
that
the weird exotic dance.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Negative.
What was up with that?
Because he was in Mario's Shadow for too long, so he got pale, and he was like, I'm going to be a white boy and show that I can dance. Okay, sorry. Trying to think, any other character got a Final Smash? Chrom was teased to be coming to Smash Bros, and he was in Robin's Final Smash. Robin was a cool Fire Emblem character to add at the time because he wasn't a sword fighter, he was a mage. So that was cool. It was like the first time we got like another RPG class that wasn't just, you know, oh, he hits us with swords and he goes, ouch! Peach's Final Smash stayed the same. Captain Falcon's Final Smash stayed the same.
Yeah.
So did Fox and Falco's, which was weird, but okay.
Okay, wasn't there like some mechanic in this game? Trying to look
Custom
raid
moves!
I was more so thinking of Rage, if anyone remembers that.
I do not.
Where they make you stronger with higher percentage.
Funny, because I think that
Isn't
was
That's already Lucario's thing. Why would you add that for the other characters.
Yeah, that is weird. I think another thing was
Custom moves, like, yeah,
yeah, custom
those
moves.
were definitely
A really awesome idea, and I wish it would come back. I like the idea of making it to where you can make your characters play in any way you want.
they are like unbalanced as hell, though.
They were, but I loved them. They were fun. And if they were like, oh well,
Really, I think the best way to apply the custom moves is just to the Mii fight. We forgot to mention the Mii fighters.
oh yes, so Sakurai, I don't know if we brought it up in the Brawl video, but Sakurai was kind of concerned about bringing over certain characters that would eventually appear in Smash Bros. Like Villager and the Mii fighters, along with Nintendogs, who sadly didn't become a fighter.
The reason they were left out is because, well, two reasons. One was that he didn't think Mii's would fit with punching and kicking. The other was concerns for online bullying, especially if people go online and dress up as like a certain figure we won't mention.
Yeah.
And have them be Mii's.
Not only that, I do see where he was talking about, like, you can't really make them punch and kick, because literally in Wii Sports, like, most of the times they just have their, like, little balls for arms, or for hands and stuff, so, like, they couldn't really do much. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm glad that, like, instead of going the route of just having their moveset be Wii Sports references, they
made them
did different archetypes, like Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner.
I am kind of sad. I do want to see, like, here's the thing. I know Wii Fit Trainer kind of represents it, but I would like to see them actually try to pull off, like, Wii series games, like Wii Party, like, put in Party Phil, for Christ's sakes. I mean, come on, guys. It's not
add in two more archetypes, like Party Fella and Sports Person.
Yeah. Athlete.
Yeah,
Wii Music and Smash.
Speaking of which, speaking of music, do you guys want to move on to music?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think the word music has been ruined for me.
Oh gosh, Roxy, I'm so sorry. Most of the remixes are pretty good. One problem I have though, guys, the Wii Party U final results music is an actual remake. Is actually a remix. It's not actually it doesn't sound like that, okay? And that pisses me off. Sorry. But yeah, remixes of.
What are your thoughts on like the what are your thoughts on like the main theme of the game compared to Brawl?
I think I prefer this theme, honestly. I mean, I like Brawl's theme. Brawl's theme is iconic.
But I like
this theme a lot.
They serve like two different purposes. Like this one's like, yeah, but 8 players, Smash.
Hey,
it's like
8 of us at once. Can you do it?
A lot more fun. Whereas Brawl is like meant to be more like epic, like
the finale,
preparing you for the journey, and for the journey ahead for Subspace Emissary.
Yeah, I really like it.
So they both good themes that just serve different purposes.
Yeah, they could both still be good.
Even though I think Brawl, and this relates to themes as well. The intro for Brawl was definitely like
better.
Even if it was just cutscenes from Subspace, it definitely felt like more synced up and like well put together. Whereas the intro of this game just feels
sporadic,
off.
Feels sporadic.
Sporadic. It's like the first shot of Brawl, we see all the characters on the cliffside. The first, which makes sense, is a Nintendo All-Star. The first shot of this one is just Shulk fighting Link and Marth in his trailer. It's like, why?
I think this is
it's so random.
I do want to bring this up, and since we're already kind of talking about it, the reason why
presentation definitely took a downturn here.
Well, there was a reason. Masahiro Sakurai, the game's director, got really upset at the fact that when Ultimate came out, or when Brawl came out,
Brawl.
yeah, when Brawl came out, everybody was leaking the game, or like leaking the cutscenes, and it really got to him because it was supposed to feel like a reward for playing his game. So, when making this one, instead he decided to not put in the budget to make cutscenes, but rather make way better trailers for the game. Which, honestly, I'm kind of fine
honestly
with.
Worked out.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, especially with the different art styles. But when you try to stitch it together for like the intro of the game, with the most like random clips, it doesn't flow well together at all.
Honestly, I agree with that. I think they should have at the very least made like an opening movie for the game. But at the end of the day, it's such a small thing that I don't think it matters all that much. I'm not the biggest fan of... I'm not the biggest...
This might have like the weakest intro of the game Smash series, honestly.
I think Smash Ultimate has a good one, honestly. Sorry. If I'm being honest with y'all, I think that Smash Ultimate's opening theme fits that game more perfectly than Wii U's fits for itself. And I think one of the main reasons is the fact that World of Light is such a small potatoes kind of thing. That like showing the actual gameplay with some of like the references in the background, in-game gameplay works way better than this. I think I prefer the whole... We wanted to make the trailers for the characters way better. It was a smart move on their part because now, like, I always think of that fucking Mega Man trailer where it's like, and then like it shows Mega Man. Oh, dude, that trailer's awesome. Especially with how it syncs to Mega Man 2's theme, which this game has like a hard-on for some fucking reason. Look, I get Mega Man 2 is good, but...
Again, this is like an apology letter from Capcom. It's like, we're sorry, Mega Man fans. Please come back to us.
Yeah, and they're like, don't worry, guys. We'll get you something cool. Collection. Oh, that's something. Overall, though, I think the music's really good.
Yeah. And since... Are we on to the, I guess, presentation, since we've on it a bit for the intro?
I was going to go into classic mode, actually, before we do that.
Oh, we're talking about the modes now.
Yeah, I'm labeling it as classic mode. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This sucks.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought I was going to be the only one here.
The classic mode in this game is fucking awful. Both versions.
Yes. Okay.
Let's start with the 3DS.
Let's start with 3DS version. That one's fine.
I hate how it's set up. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think Super Smash Bros. Ultimate does it best. It references the games perfectly. I mean, aside Snake, because Snake does more than just shoot a fucking gun. Sometimes he doesn't even shoot a gun. Sometimes he hides in a cardboard box.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Like, Sephiroth fights against all the bad guys. Mario fights against all the Nintendo icons.
Even for both versions, why is it that when you go down a certain path, it has a random random opponent or ally still?
Yeah, it's weird.
Just makes no sense. The Wii U version, God,
the Wii U
who
version.
thought that was a good idea? It's
I'm
so
playing it right
bad.
now, and basically all it is, okay, Roxy.
Oh no.
Okay, Roxy. So basically, it puts you on like a platform, and like multiple characters will be in like subgroup sections, and you get to pick which one you fight. And sometimes there are literally 1v7s, and they're on like very small stages.
It's like they just wanted to show off. Same problem with a lot of the modes. They just wanted to show off 8-player Smash.
Yeah, it's weird.
And they sacrificed quality over quantity.
I don't like it. I genuinely do not like classic mode. Honestly, after Ultimate, I realized how bad both Brawl...
I mean, quantity over quality. That's what I meant.
Okay, you want me to be honest? I don't like Brawl's.
Yeah.
I don't like Brawl's. I don't like Brawl's classic mode either, because again, it just feels like a bunch of random battles that have nothing to do with each other. But at the very least, it's like consistent, I guess.
Yeah, it's like versus Zelda, then Donkey Kong, then Pokemon, then whatever teams, multi-man.
Hit the
Still in a
target.
consistent pattern.
Yeah, hit the target.
There's no pattern.
For this, it's like fight a bunch of people. Okay, you cleared out that. Fight
The real
another.
problem, especially
Oh, sorry.
especially since how they did the difficulty in this game.
The difficult.
Which, mind if I explain it?
Yeah, go ahead.
The neat idea to carry over the difficulty scale from Kid Icarus Uprising, where the higher you go, the more rewards you get. But if you like die, lose all your lives, it will go down a bit.
I really need to play
Here,
Kid Icarus Uprising.
It works well in Smash Ultimate and Kid Icarus Uprising because there's still like a consistent pattern to like in order to optimize and get the best time. And
Alright.
here it's just completely random. There's no way to cut down on time.
Yeah.
Or to get better. Just fight random opponent in random masses. It's, like I corrected myself earlier. It literally wanted to show off the 8-player Smash and sacrificed quality for quantity in this one.
Yep. Should we go into Smash Run? Roxy, do you want to talk about Smash Run?
So basically, Smash Run, there's a big area, and you gotta run around in it and fight enemies and get things that'll improve your stats, and then you play a mini game against other people who have stats, and that's it.
Yep.
Basically, the Smash version of a city trial from Kirby Air Ride.
Yep.
Which is fun.
I barely played it.
What they should have done,
especially since this was around the time where references to Kirby Air Ride were like as rare as a blue moon.
Go ahead, Roxy. What were you gonna say?
I think what they should have done is allow the players to run around in that big environment, like with like fighting enemies and upgrading their stats, sure, but also allowing them to run into each other and fight each other.
Yeah. I did find it kind of weird you didn't meet the other players during that part.
Yeah, I agree. I
was like,
hey, but it is better than what the Wii U got, Roxy.
What?
Ever heard of Smash Tour?
Oh, what? Isn't that like? Well, I've heard of it, but it's probably better if you explain.
I didn't think it was bad at first, but good God,
it's a party game on the Wii
this?
U. Oh, it's so bad. Why was every fucking party game inside Nintendo Land on Wii U so fucking awful? Even like when they tried doing little modes about it, it's fucking atrocious. Okay, so Smash Tour is basically...
Hey, look at this board!
Basically, Smash Tour is like, you run around, and like, you pick up items that you land on, or like, you run in this pattern, so then you can, and then like, you can get fighters, but if you run into each other, everybody has to fight each other, and then like, whoever wins gets what was ever on the spot, even if you weren't on the spot. Like, it makes no sense! It makes no sense!
And there's just so much going on in this compared to like Smash Run is manageable and still fun. This one it's just too much happening once, since you have everyone moving around at once, kind of like Star Tour, and their enemies can appear. You have your items, which is used in a very confusing way. I mean, I did like the idea where at the end you
battle each other.
Fight each other with all the fighters you collected.
Yeah, that's cool.
When you die, you move on to that fighter, but it doesn't make up for everything else. Especially since if you only have like 2 or 1 fighters, like you're basically, unless you're a super skilled high tier player, you're basically fucked at that point.
I want an answer to my question.
Actually, that wouldn't even matter since there's items still.
Yeah. So hey, I got a question, guys. Specifically, Nintendo back in the Wii U and 3DS generation. Why the fuck was every fucking Wii U party game that they released on the Wii U, aside Nintendo Land, fucking ass? Mario Party 10, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, and Smash Tour and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. That's 3 fucking weird-ass coincidences. Did Indie Cube have something to do with this? I think Indie Cube had something to do with this. Not even to mention Disney Infinity Toy Box Challenge and fucking Mario Party, fucking Star Island of the top 100. Like, what the fuck were you all on? Did you guys just not learn anything? Was Hudson Soft the only competent developer to develop these things? Sorry.
Yeah, it's like 2010s really were like the worst decade for party games, huh?
And people like to talk bad about Mario Party 10.
That's not even including all the like the
Mario Party 8, not Mario Party 10.
Flop.
Hey.
Yeah, but that was like still in the 2000s.
That's why I was saying, like, and people like to talk shit on Mario Party 8. Fuck off.
Yeah.
That game's good. You guys just suck. Anyways. I had a great time with Mario. And also, the reverse revisionism that Mario Party 9 is actually a good game. Get out. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Anyways.
Yeah.
God. There's also Street Pass on the 3DS version.
That was a thing.
Bumper cars. And funny.
Bumper cars.
And funny, they added in the Mega Man death sound, but they did not add in the Pac-Man death sound aside for that mode. Why? Like, really? Oh, God.
It's in the game.
Yeah, it's in the game. Why didn't you just add it? Like, come on, guys. You're making it too hard. Like, you guys are making this too easy. Masterpieces returned. They actually added in more games. This was actually the first time I actually tried learning how to beat Donkey Kong. Like, actually tried doing it skillfully. Now I'm just a fucking goat at Donkey Kong. No, I'm not. But, I do hold... I need to go back to that fucking summer camp. So
I'm the Donkey Kong World Champion!
Trophies return, and trophies are cool. I love trophies. They make me feel all special.
Yeah.
I like how also they differ. The assist trophies return, and oh my god.
And there's a wide variety of them.
Yeah, hold on.
Now.
Let me
even have the Master Ball item, which was a nice addition.
Mm-hmm.
To fit more legendaries and mythical Pokemon.
Hold on. I wonder if there's like a way I could like look at all the. Well, I guess I gotta go into training. Fuck. I want to look at all the assist trophies. Do you guys have any favorite assist trophies?
Ronan,
I
was initially disappointed by Midna since I was hoping for her to be playable. Hey, she was still nice. The Skull Kid was pretty cool.
There's really no way to look at the assist trophies.
Yeah, they surprisingly don't give you that option until like Ultimate.
Well, damn. Another point for Ultimate, baby. Booyah! Anyways. I mean...
Hang on. I can pull up list of assist trophies on a Smash Wiki for you.
Alright, hell yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, I wanna see some of these, because I can't remember who's all in it. Let me see. Did you just send it?
Oh, they have the images much lower. Smash 4.
Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Let me get my reading glasses on. Alright. Nintendogs were brought back. You know what? Why don't you just flip me off next time? Oh, Super Smash Bros. 4. Okay. Akira from Virtua Fighter. Wait, no, that's...
Actually, no, that's Ultimate.
My bad.
No, I said scroll down until you see, like, Smash 4.
Chain Chomp. The GOAT.
There you go.
The GOAT! Color TV
Color
game.
TV game,
Motherfucker!
which was a really funny addition.
Guys! Sorry.
Calling back to Nintendo's very first console.
Guys!
Even before the NES.
Sorry, I keep cutting you over. Guys! Just call it Pong! Just call it Pong!
Yeah, it's like...
Guys, come on.
don't know
Dark
why.
Samus, who would later... just like Little Mac and...
It's just like with Little Mac, with Assist and Brawl became playable in this. Dark Samus and Isabelle became playable in Ultimate later, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yep. There's Dylan from Dylan's Rollin' Western, which was like a new game at the time. Dude, they brought in the GOAT, Kawashima! Dr. Kawashima! From Brain Age!
Oh, yeah, isn't Wily an assist trophy in this?
No, he would become
No,
an assist trophy
in Ultimate. Caroline, they had Starman from Earthbound. How do you feel about that?
Makes sense. I mean, Starman is kind of iconic, unlike some of the characters in Earthbound. I think
unlike Tingle, yeah, baby.
Tingle, get your bitch ass out of here! I don't want you here. I don't want to deal with Tingle, fucking asshole. You don't do anything. Get out! All right, who's next?
Isn't Tingle like a joke character or something?
Yeah. They sadly did not bring Tingle back for Ultimate.
Deserved. Yeah, because isn't he in the background of this?
No, what? What do you mean deserve?
Fuck Tingle! All my homies hate Tingle, except for Sirplayalot. I hate Tingle. Tingle does nothing but piss me off. Man, I want a cool assist trophy. Oh, it's just Tingle. Get out! Wasn't he literally just Isabelle?
No, he did like random things like hammers, bananas.
Yeah.
Zoom in the camera. Speaking of the camera, Nintendog.
Yep.
Which is now a French bulldog.
Yep.
Which is cute.
Which weren't they a lab in Brawl and then in Ultimate it's a French poodle?
Yeah.
Cool that they did that. Honestly, that's such a cool little idea.
Labrador Retriever. Yeah, a Labrador Retriever in Brawl. French Bulldog in 4. And Toy Poodle in Ultimate.
And just like actual dogs, annoying as shit.
Electric Man was in this game. Dude, I got the Captain Rainbow trophy. Hell yeah. Sorry. Dr. Wright comes back from Sim City. The Excite Bikes did not return. Giraham from Zelda...
Skyward Sword. And Mother Brain from Metroid.
Ghost from Pac-Man. Gray Fox did not return. What the fuck? Why is he not... Oh, yeah, because Snake ain't here. Oh. Man, get out of here.
Oh, hey, they got Saki from Sin and Punishment.
Yo! They did it! They brought them the GOAT! They kept Jeff from Earthbound. Kat and Anna made their last appearance in this game. Because they did not return for Ultimate. Lakitu and Spinies made their last appearance in this game. Magnus made his only appearance from Kid Icarus. The Metroid came back.
They also brought Thor. Who, how do you pronounce her name from Kid Icarus?
Who?
Go down to P. Her.
Phosphora.
Yeah, Phosphora.
Yep. Ricky from Xenoblade. And then Sabe Prince from Karu no Tame Nin Kanewanaru. Saki from Sin and Punishment made their appearance and then they didn't come back. Shadow was also in this game. That's crazy. The Sheriff from one of Nintendo's early arcade games. Skull Kid, as Sir said. Starfy returns. Starman is here, as Sir said. Takamaru from the mysterious Murasame Castle. Tingle. Fucking Tingle. Fucking stupid
And
ass team.
Waluigi.
Waluigi. Yep.
Who, just like Shadow, has been a assist trophy in all 3 previous games.
Yep, and will never become a character.
Same with Sparky, sadly.
I think Roxy has more of a chance to join join Smash Bros. As a fighter than Waluigi. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Anyways. I guess it's time that we talk about
What's the next topic?
The DLC.
Yes, the DLC, finally.
Which...
Should we start with stages? Let's start with DLC stages before we go into characters.
Did they add... Oh, yeah. Didn't they add in...
something? Yeah, we already mentioned Miiverse, which was a free update.
Mm-hmm.
They also added Suzaku Castle from Street Fighter, the Umbra Clock Tower from Bayonetta.
I wonder who the DLC characters are.
Yeah, the Super Mario Maker stage.
Yep. I wonder who they added.
And some of the returning stages like Peach's Castle, Hyrule Castle, etc.
Yeah. Can we talk about the characters? I want to go from like the worst.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to go. Okay, so when I was a little boy.
Oh,
sorry. Can I
it would make more sense if we went in order.
So, Mew Mew joins the battle.
Mewtwo.
Mew. There was like I don't remember where I saw it, but there was like a joke that Mewtwo was Mew Mew, and it was 2 Mews stitched together, and it was like, Mew Mew is on the way! And I was like, oh, yo, no way. No way they added in the goats. Mew. Anyways, Mewtwo returning from their long absence from Brawl. Or Melee. No,
their
Melee.
absence from Brawl, which was going to have DLC, but the Wii couldn't do it.
Yeah, but now it could
But
run.
they were going to add Mewtwo and Roy in there.
Yep.
Before realizing that.
And then they were like, let's add in more. So, returning characters, they brought back Roy from Fire Emblem, who was originally in Melee, then never returned because Ike was way more of a better idea. And then
and Lucas.
And Lucas from Mother 3, baby! The GOAT! The GOAT! I have not played Mother 3. I want to, though. The GOAT!
Yeah, same here.
Anyways, but yeah. I think out of the 3 characters to return, I think Wolf should have also returned, but I'm fine with this.
A nice balance. I like them doing like 3 veterans and
3 newcomers.
3 newcomers for the DLC.
Man, I can't wait till they pick. I can't wait to see.
Speaking of which, let's go to
newcomers.
Actually, no, they did 4 newcomers this DLC.
Can I?
So, what?
Okay, let's start with like the one that made like absolutely no sense to bring in.
I never got any of the DLC characters, so.
Well, okay, well, you get to hear me rant about one thing. One character was literally only added for product placement, and I hate it. Say what you want about Bayonetta, but at least Bayonetta was nominated for Game of the Year in 2013. What the fuck is this stupid bitch's excuse to join the game? Because they were making a new Fire Emblem. They had to include Corrin.
Yeah, I think this character single-handedly planted the seeds for the unnecessary Fire Emblem hatred.
I think it would have made
to this day.
I think they should have just brought in Roy, and then brought in another character for for like a different RPG series like Hero, because
especially since this announcement was like right before it was revealed who was the supposed winner of the Smash Ballad.
Yeah, which it doesn't help the fact that it was like a character. Which, okay, let's talk about Bayonetta now. You know what? Let's talk about Bayonetta. Bayonetta made sense because one, Nintendo literally published their game. I know that Bayonetta is technically third party because Bayonetta 2 onwards, like the series was released only for Switch and Wii U, but like it's still third party. It's still an M-rated character. It's still a character nobody would expect, and I'm glad they brought him in because this is what got me into Bayonetta. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Actual cinema?
Especially since at the time she was the realizable winner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And didn't she win in the UK, though?
We wouldn't learn the truth until years later. What?
Didn't she win in the UK, though?
Yeah. But in
So,
terms of worldwide, she was like
10th?
top 5. I don't know.
Well,
It's confusing. Especially
yeah.
since we learned that characters like Simon, Banjo, and K. Rool Ridley were also in top 5. It's confusing.
Yeah.
And part of me wishes they would release the actual results, but I know why they won't ever do that.
Release the Smash files.
Correct.
Release the Smash files. Let's go.
Oh my!
I mean, you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't say that, given what that game's community is like.
Oh no, guys! I did not. Oh god.
Oh god! You just had to.
The
Oh
second
my
most redacted
God.
file since the one in the White House. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Anyways.
Yeah.
So.
And, hey, even at the time, people didn't mind her too much until that's until she destroyed the competitive scene. Their stupid 0 to death combos.
Dude, Bayonetta was so fun to fuck around with, though. I loved it. Game & Watch just died because a box fell on his head. What a fucking idiot. Anyways, okay.
He got hit in the head with a box.
He got hit in the head with a box. Anyways, okay. Ryu from Streets. Okay.
Ryu from Street Fighter, which
Obviously
makes perfect sense to bring like a traditional fighting game character into a crossover platform fighter.
Man, I hope they don't do too much more of these.
Especially since he was like Street Fighter's like the fighting game face. It kind of still is now.
Dude, I remember hearing someone say, it's like, dude, we should bring in some more fighting game characters. Like, he was talking about, like, the DLCs for Smash Ultimate or whatever. And he said, like, yeah, let's bring in some of the characters from Art of Fighting. Yeah, let's bring in Scorpion. Nah, fuck Scorpion. Fuck Mortal Kombat. That game's for boomers. Or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? People like Mortal Kombat. I would like to see Scorpion.
Isn't this...
It's someone
What do you mean it's for...
Boomers are the people who
around
wanted
the
to
time
pay
of Mortal Kombat
Kombat.
X's release?
Isn't like Mortal Kombat like still getting new releases? Like, yeah, I know Fatal Fury got a new fighting game recently, and it won Best Fighting Game, even though it wasn't announced by the Street Fighter movies cast. We're still soured about that. Why did they announce the Best Supporting Game? Jason Momoa, what are you doing?
Why can't the Game Awards do anything right?
Did you hear about?
Why can't Jason Momoa be in more good movies? Because like he's a legit good actor.
He is. He's good as Aquaman too. Like that's the shocking thing. This fucker's good at his shit. What is he doing? Anyways, okay. Off that. Okay. So when I was a little boy, I want to say around 7 or so, my father showed me. Well, my father and my uncle showed me possibly one of the best video games franchises of all time. Final Fantasy. Specifically, the 7th entry, because they grew up with it. I watched them play through, I think, all the way up until Cosmo Canyon. So pretty decent ways into the game. And then, like, I just kind of, like, forgot about it. And then...
You just kind of forgot about...
Well, yeah. Well, then, in 2016, or 2015, 2016, around there, whenever this was announced, I remember...
2015.
I remember when I heard the music start playing, the main opening bombing mission theme from Final Fantasy VII, and I knew deep down I heard that song before. And thus, I was revisited into the world of Final Fantasy VII thanks to Smash Bros. For Wii U. Later on, I would play through 7 and absolutely love the game. And then, I played the remake, and well, if you guys watch Top 5 Best Video Games list, you know how much Final Fantasy VII means to me. So, take that for what you will. Honestly, my biggest issue is literally the same issue everybody else has. Square Enix, why are you such fucking
only
pussy?
2.
Yeah, only 2?
Yeah.
Only 2? And they're not even remixes. They're literally just like the main theme for the game. Look, okay, like they're good themes, but I think Smash Bros. Ultimate did like a way better job. Even though yes, it was DLC, but still, like at least it's something. Smash for Wii U can't say that. I didn't get the DLC myself personally. I mean, I pirated.
Did you see Advent?
What?
I was going to ask. Did you see Advent Children at the time?
Yes. When I was younger.
Oh, what do you think of his costume for that then?
I thought it was a very smart idea, and I did see his Kingdom Hearts design as well.
Yeah.
And I said that should have also been in costume. Because it's really different. I like it.
But it's not because, well, not realizable at the time. Also because Sakurai clearly has a fondness for that movie. With how hard he references in Sephiroth's reveal trailer.
Oh my god, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Anyways, Final Fantasy VII episode on the podcast, please! Anyways. Please, Roxy, I need this! I want to play Final Fantasy VII again. I really fucking want to. Yo, Roxy, I'm watching your feet right now. Why are you sticking your tongue out? Why are you anyways.
What?
It's because I was looking
DLC
at your profile picture.
Actually, no, we already talked about the stages a bit.
I guess that's it.
They're fine.
They're pretty cool. I love Midgard. Oh my god, Midgard was awesome. Fucking cinema! Why? Why? Cinema. Absolute cinema. Sorry. Absolute cinema. I love it. I love it so much. I love the Final Fantasy callback. And I also like Clock Tower. Especially the remix of Let's Hit the Climax. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I want to hit the climax alright. Okay, sorry. I had to make the joke. Okay, are you all ready to go on to the ranking?
Sure.
Roxy, do you want to start us off?
I don't know. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Fighting games aren't really my thing.
Yeah. I didn't scream, I promise.
It sounded like you did.
No. No. Sir, what about you?
I'd say they're both really fun in their unique way, but definitely playing the others more. I'd say Smash Bros. Definitely like not bad, but like but it's more like the most flawed game in the series. Yeah. For reasons we just went over.
Mm-hmm.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
I was about to say, sir, if you give this game a 6 out of 10, I swear. This game will always hold a nice place in my heart. I love this.
Yeah, same here.
This game meant so much to me as a kid. If young me was here, I'd give both games, like, because mind you, they're 2 games, but I mean, I count them both the same. I would give Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS also a solid, both of them, an 8 out of 10. Rekindling my love for Final Fantasy meant a lot to me at the time. And I didn't know that you had a biome, because I was always waiting for when Cloud would be released. And then when I found out you had a biome, I didn't buy them whenever I had the chance to. Because I was too busy playing through Ultimate. Because I was like, well, why would I need a biome whenever I have Ultimate? So, you know. Overall, though, this game is like an 8 out of 10. I love Ultimate so much. Or Smash for Wii U so much. I don't think it's perfect. There's a lot of problems with it that we brought up. But I can't lie, guys. This game's it's so good to me. And I'm glad I picked it. I was a little bit like, oh, I don't really want to pick this. Can we talk about Silent Hill 4 instead? But I'm glad we talked about it.
Yeah. It would have been unfair if you made us do that at the last minute.
Yeah. So instead we're going to talk about it at the very...
You keep pulling this where you're like,
Hey!
Like, I want to switch out what I want to do.
Well, hey, guess what? We stuck with this one, so I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. Great game overall. Can't wait for Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U too. Anyways, sir.
Wait.
What?
Next time on the Vulture Culture Podcast.
Alright.
We'll be following this up with episode 68, A Bug's Life.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Woo!
Yay.
And after that will be episode 69, The Album Spirit by Leona Lewis.
Sorry.
Which, and I need to look up. If there's not a tier list for this, I will definitely go on my way to make one, which will take a while.
Yeah. And then episode 70.
Which there seems to be not one, so I will have to make one.
Mm-hmm.
After that is episode. Where's the list? 70. The Disney Renaissance, reviewed and ranked.
This was Sir's idea, and I'm very happy we're doing it, even though The Rescuers Down Under has been so far an extremely boring movie.
Yeah, we're still in the process of watching through all the movies.
Yeah, so
While doing these episodes.
by the time that you guys are watching it, it should be ready to go. So, or at the very least, it should be like out, or well, not out, but like it should be like good and everything. Because editing something this long is actually not going to be that hard, because all I need is like an hour worth of gameplay footage of each. So I make that sound easy, but I mean it is. I mean it's just me playing a game for an hour, or just taking footage I already had recorded. But yeah, episode 72,
71, Super Mario Galaxy 2,
which is one of Roxy's favorite games. Actually, I think it was our 10th favorite game.
I think you say that literally every time.
Yeah, because it's cool. Because literally the final 5 episodes are literally like our favorite.
Yeah, it's the ultimate payoff for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us to episode 72, SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Yeah, baby.
And last one we'll mention for now is episode 73, Sekiro, Shadow Die Twice.
Which is one of my top 5 favorite games at this current moment. It might change within like the next couple months.
It'll definitely be the first time I ever play a Soulsborne game.
Oh,
so this will be interesting.
Wait, how much do you know, actually, about Sekiro Shadows Die Twice?
Nothing.
Other than it's a Soulsborne game?
Yeah.
It definitely plays the most different out of the two. I mean, out of Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Elden Ring. Hey, maybe when we all get Switch 2s, we could do Duskbloods. Who knows? Anyways.
Alright.
Well, I do want to say...
Well, that's all for now.
Wait!
What?
I forgot my question! Okay, well, I'm going to bring it up now. Okay, so since I did this for Brawl... Oh my god, why did I forget? Which characters from this era, so not any new characters that released, 2014, would you like to see in Smash Bros? Like, who would have first appeared here? Which one do you think you would have liked to see? Realistically. Roxy.
Oh.
I was going to say, if you say Crash
Shovel Knight. I know Shovel Knight is like an indie game, so that never would have happened at this point. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, if you want to say Shovel Knight, that's fine.
Let's see, I'm trying to... Okay, I thought.
Okay.
Around this time, back when it was first announced at least, little 12-year-old me would have loved to see Red from Angry Birds.
Alright. That would have been kind of funny, honestly. For me... Okay, this sounds stupid. When I was young, I would have loved to see Nick, Ellis, Coach, and Rochelle from Left 4 Dead join the series. I feel like that'd be a little far for them to do it. But I
Alright.
I also would have loved to see Monita from Nintendo Land join the game as well, because I thought she would have been
And
good.
Monita.
Monita, not Monita. I would have liked to see her join the game. Also, whenever Sephiroth was added, I wanted Tifa to join as well. Because I thought it would have been cool if they, like, if you played as both of them, you could have, like, a tag team system. Where you guys, like, if you pull off the final smashes at the same time, you could do both limit breaks. Or something. Anyways. Okay. Oh, also,
That'll be it.
make sure to go check out the Shark Tale episode. What?
Yeah, the Shark Tale episode.
Yeah, I gotta keep bringing it up. If you don't go there, and the episode comes out, you all can't complain, because I've been warning you. So don't complain. Anyways.
Yeah, don't be as ungrateful as the Smash community.
Yeah, because we can kill Brian all we want. Wait, isn't that what Seth MacFarlane said? It doesn't matter. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you all for watching. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Trip on over into our newest videos. And insert some other hilarious Smash Bros. Based puns here.
Make sure to, for Wii U and 3DS, over and watch next week's episode where we talk about...
I can't believe I made a tripping joke. That's so beneath me, honestly.
Sir, don't make me have to melee you for the mic. Haha. Okay. That was a 64 smack joke. Okay. Anyways, thank you all for watching. See you next week when we talk about A Bug's Life. See you all next time. Goodbye.
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 Volcano High.